Hi, this is Jennifer Davis, your Enchanted Rose concierge, and I have with me this evening my husband,
Joe.
And we're going to discuss this evening our dinner review of Trattoria al Forno dinner that we had last week at Disney's Boardwalk Resort. Now, for starters, we sat right next to the kitchen, which we had a great vantage point to see everything that was going on. And as you can see in the pictures, all of the chefs were wearing masks while they cooked and also had gloves and were hand washing, things like that. Our server, not only was she wearing a mask, but she also had a face covering on top of that. So, to start off with our menus, I'm showing both of them. I'm showing the allergy menu first. And I had the polpettes, which were herb-laced beef, pork, and veal meatballs. Also, we had the calamari. And Joe had the patina di mare, which was seared sea scallops with the seasonal ravioli, which happened to be a mushroom ravioli. It was really good. Now, for starters, everybody gets an olive tapenade, which was olive tapenade with balsamic reduction and EVOO. What did you think about it, Joe?
Oh, it was excellent. In fact, I wanted some more bread, but I was afraid I didn't want to be rude to ask for more. But it was very good.
What did you think about your bread?
The bread was very fresh. I could tell they had made it there sometime during the day.
And then also you can see here my bread, which was the gluten-free bread. The gluten-free rolls are actually a new roll that Disney has released, and it is phenomenal. It is the best gluten-free bread I have ever had. I even took a picture of what it looks like on the inside because it was amazing. It smells like normal bread. It has that bite that, sticks to your tooth just the way you want. If I had to have any downside to this bread at all, it would be that it was really hard to try to pick up that olive tapenade with the bread. Now, we also had the Piedmont Moscato, which you can see in this picture.
Yeah, that's a really good sweet wine. I would definitely say get a glass of that if you like sweet wine.
Yeah, we even split a glass and a half. It was $18 for the glass and a half, and it was just enough.
Well, I like that because that half glass, you don't pay for what you may not like, but it's enough for two people.
And then we also had the calamari, which the calamari is described as having crispy pepperoncinis, balsamic agrodolce, and Meyer lemon aioli. This was a phenomenal, I thought. It was almost a meal in and of itself.
I really couldn't pronounce it that well, but I know it tastes good. That thing is good. You need to get that if you like calamari.
I'm not even a fan of pepperoncinis, but I ate quite a good bit of it, and it made me really actually want to have more of them and try them.
It was spicy to me, and I don't like hot foods, but it was spicy but not hot.
Okay, now moving on, we have Joe's. Let's pull up that menu. The patina di mare, which was the seared scallops, seasonal ravioli, red wine, gastrique. Joe, tell us about your ravioli.
The ravioli was fresh. It was good. I love mushrooms. If you like mushrooms, you will enjoy this dish. What I like best about it, though, was the scallops. The scallops a lot of times will be overcooked and they taste like a hard sponge. This was seared to perfection, and the shrimp was fresh. So I would suggest if you like seafood and a pasta combination, I would suggest this one to get.
Yeah, it looked really amazing. I wish I could have had a bite of it, but unfortunately it was not gluten-free and it could not be made gluten-free. So on to mine. I had the polpettes, which were herb-laced beef, pork, and veal meatballs, and the allergy-friendly pasta with Sunday gravy. Oh my goodness, was this amazing. Those meatballs, I mean, each one was almost the size of my fist. They were huge.
Yeah, that was about, it's about the size of a baseball almost.
Not quite. I would say maybe a tennis
Almost.
ball.
A tennis ball's closer.
I would go with a tennis ball.
Yeah, tennis ball.
I ate that first one centered. I couldn't eat the other two. We took them home in a container. And that Sunday gravy, it had some cream to it. So it was a creamy tomato-based sauce, and it was phenomenal. It says Sunday gravy. I could eat that any day of the week. I don't care. It was so good. Yes, I want to go back just for this. And I'm not a huge fan of red sauces when I'm out, because they can have that acidic taste to them. But this was just phenomenal. And to end the evening, we both had gelato. Joe had the hazelnut and vanilla, and I had the hazelnut and pistachio.
Yeah, the hazelnut really did have a distinct hazelnut flavor. I've had hazelnut ice cream before, and it had a trace of hazelnut flavor. This was the real deal, folks. I mean, you get really good hazelnut. The vanilla did not have that great a vanilla taste as compared to the hazelnut. So it just depends on what you like.
I went back and forth between the hazelnut and the pistachio, not knowing which one I preferred better. I couldn't even tell you today which one I liked. They were both just so good. The hazelnut had a chocolate flavor to it, not just the hazelnut. So,
yeah. Well, it's gelato ice cream, so it can't be bad.
No, yeah, exactly. I mean, it was a little icy. It wasn't as creamy.
The vanilla was a little icy for me, but the hazelnut was not.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yes. It was and it wasn't. So I don't know. They were.
I ate all of mine. It was good.
It was. I think you almost wanted to roll out of there. There was just, the food was just so good. You almost didn't want to stop eating it.
Yeah, I would have loved if they'd put more scallops on mine, but that was the best scallops I ever had.
And this is the second time that we have eaten at Trattoria's.
Yeah.
The first time was, I want to say it was in 2015 or 2016. And
it was a while back.
And we did not have that great of an experience.
No, I don't remember as being as good as it was this
not.
past.
It was not.
This one was good. I liked where we sat. We could see the kitchen. You could see how they prepared the food. And you got it was a sense that you were in a true Italian restaurant. Whereas before, you can go to Italian restaurants and they have it, but you don't really get to feel like it's real Italian. This was. Even our server was from Italy.
Yes, which was great. Thank you so much for watching our review of Trattoria al Forno. Go ahead, and if you haven't, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button there on the right-hand side.
And we have more videos to come.
Thank you very much. Have a great evening.